Hello everyone and welcome to Lynn's Crafting Creations. I am Lynn and welcome to my segment of Craft Around the Clock. We are going to see if we're live. And let me pull up my comments. If you are seeing that little red live box up there in the corner, then you're watching on the live. If you no longer see that box up there, then you're watching on the replay. So go ahead and type in a hashtag replay and let me know that you were here. You see if my page will refresh and I can see something other than last Friday's live. Okay. All right, there's Miss Tracy. Hello, sweets. How are you? Hi, sweet Carol Ann. Hello, Regine. How are you? Are you glad, Tracy, it's over for today? Yay. Poor thing. Hey, Jean Smith. How are you? How's everybody doing? Did you have a nice Monday? Resin done. Check. That's my sweet Carol Ann. So we're going to do a Brown Eyed Girls crafting kit. It's the subscription kit. Isn't that adorable? A melting snowman. So let's hope that we get some melting snow, yeah? Hi there, Barbara. Hello, sweet Vicky. Hey there, jovial Jason. Hi, my sweet Loris. How are you? How is everything going there, my buddy, with your job search? I hope it's going well. It's hard this time of year, I know. It just is hard to find. First quarters are ridiculous. All right, so this is hello, sweet Lisa. How are you doing? So this is Lisa's from Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. Hello, sensational Shonda and lovely Livy Lou. How you doing, sweets? So this is the subscription kit. You get all of these pieces with it. So Lisa is sure to send you lots of pieces to put together. It's not, you're taking a few weeks off? Okay, good. Yes, it is. I feel you. I feel you. That I went through that, Jason. It's not easy like everybody thinks it's a vacation and stuff. It's not. Hello, sweet sister Sheila. Hello, my sister Cindy. Making it with Mimi. Come in on your page, hun. So we're going to do a Brown Eyed Girls crafting. This is, hi, Jeannie. This is her subscription kit for this month. So we will, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the whole thing white. I know y'all are probably going, you're crazy, lady, but we're going to do a little crackle on the hat and the scarf. And thanks for sprinkling. There you go, Jason. So I'm just going to get this kind of painted. I don't need a whole lot of lines other than the mouth to really guide me. Oh, and the eyes. The eyes would be good, right? Hi, Christy. Big hugs for Troy. If you need any help navigating, I happen to know personally a lot about that. So let me know if you need any help. So we're going to just paint this white, and then we're going to do a little crackle on the hat, because we're going to make it pink. Shocker. I know. We're going to do the little snowflakes. We're going to paint his nose. We're going to paint the heart red, that kind of thing. How's everybody's day? Hello, sweet Amanda. How are you? I spent the day cleaning out closets and under the beds. Yeah, if you need anything, I'm here for you, Christy. I have been on the medication since I was 16, so I've been around that block. So, hi, Dodie. Hi, Linda. You walked the dogs. You mean you poured the resin? We're gonna probably have to give this just a couple of coats. Maybe. I think so. So it'll look good. Hi, Erin. Hi, sweet Betsy. How are you, darling? Jason, are you getting, you and Loris, are you getting hit with that cold storm that's closing all the schools and stuff? Prayers for anybody in the upper East Coast. I hear it's getting bad up there tomorrow. Aw, thank you, Joni. It's my favorite sweatshirt. I've had this sweatshirt for like 20 years. I love it. Cold temperatures. The lows are below 0. Yeah. Well, prayers you stay warm. You keep your power. Stay here. My little puppy pad. But definitely let us know how you're doing, okay? Worry about you guys. You had a great day. You played with resin. Oh, that's awesome. With your friends. That's so cool. Do you have like a little resin club or something that you do? Hi, Amanda. My sweet sis, Amanda. How's Nicholas? You're in my thoughts and prayers too. Oh, Minnie need prayers. I'm gonna make sure that his face is nice and white and that the parts of his body that are gonna show are nice and white. You're over winter? Yeah. Hi, Cecile. How are you? We're gonna crackle his hat, but I want that white to show through. So we're gonna go over that again. Probably would have been faster using a brush, but that's okay. You guys don't have a hot date, right? Just kidding. You taught a resin beginner class? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You did the clear resin then, right? You're not looking forward to the cold either, Loris? I doubt it. I don't blame you. So we're going to do that in white. It's not going to stay white. We're going to do a little something with this. Hi, Francis. I still have to figure out closed captioning. Maybe I'll just ask Brooke. Yes, clear resin. You're fine, thanks. I am doing well. I had the day off, so I cleaned out underneath beds and closets and some more stuff in the garage. So thank heaven tomorrow is garbage day. Oh, your temp, you got up to 10 degrees? Awesome. That's cold. Hi, Levine. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, that's cold, dear. So we're going to paint this white first, but then we're going to give it a little blue highlights to make it look icy-ish. You think it's cold all over the States? Yeah. Hi, Karen Jean. I think it is too. Because it's been chilly here for I know. Don't. But California people are not cold-blooded. We just don't have it. We can't handle the cold. Hi, Wanda. Minus 16 where you live in Canada. Oh. If it's going to be cold, give you some snow. Exactly. Right, Sheila? At least something to show for it, right? Okay. So now that I've got it all over my fingers and all over everywhere, I'm not a neat painter. Y'all know this about me, right? Never been neat. Santa left his cold weather here in Mississippi. He needs to come back and pick it up. Yes, he does. You had 2 days straight of snow? Hi, Crazy Granny Creations by Diana. How are you? We have had an unseasonably cold winter already. We've been cold all winter. We had rain like no tomorrow. It was a beautiful sunny day in Oregon for once, right? Yay. Yay. So I already painted these in the plaster paint Java, the letters and his little arms. So we're gonna paint his heart, his nose, his heart. It was a beautiful 76 degrees, and you must be in Southern California. Are you in Southern California, Erin? Because it was not 76 degrees here. So I'm just going to use a little Hello Red from Plaster Paint for the heart. Hi, Kethany. I love you, big dear. So we're just going to paint his little, or her, her. Hey there, my beautiful Quality Crafts by Kathy. You're in Los Angeles area? Yeah. I'm up in the Sacramento area, so we don't get warm like y'all do. I'm actually north, almost to the foothills. So it's cold in North Carolina too. Yeah. It's cold everywhere. Tracy told me, and she's in Florida, where you would think it would be warm, right? Well, she told me it was 21 degrees or something this morning. Sprinkled, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy and Kathy's. Hi, my Kiki's Corner. You got snow in southern Georgia 2 days ago? Oh, that's cool. Hi, Cheryl. Very chilly. You went to Disneyland? That's so nice. Oh, Kathy, thank you for the stars. So I like to use, for noses, or for carrots, I like to use this terracotta color. Hi, Ramona. Oh, Tracy was in northern Florida. Somewhere around there. Kathy, that's enough with the stars. Come in on your page. I love you. All right. So we're going to paint the nose. And then we're going to make sure that our white is dry so that we can put some crackle on. So see, isn't that a cool orange? You won't thaw out till the end of May? Oh, goodness, Jean. We can't have that. So, there's his little nose. And then I have my Simply Simple Creations by Sheila markers to do his eyes and his mouth. You're supposed to have single-digit temps? Oh my goodness. Kelly, that's ridiculously cold. Hi, Debbie, Secondhand Treasures. Sorry, I didn't say hello. Goodness. All right, so we're going to paint, We're gonna dry him. Dry him up. We may have to do a second coat over his body, I think. Yeah. They're the Simply Simple creation by Sheila markers. I love them. They're awesome markers. Everybody should have them. All right. They're just Sharpie markers, you guys. Alrighty. So we're going to probably give him a little bit more paint over his body here so it looks better. Because that doesn't look good. It's not the wood's fault. It's user error fault. Yes, we love our Keffany Big, yeah. Great supporter of Craft Around the Clock. If you haven't joined Craft Around the Clock, please do. There's a lot of awesome creators in there. And Miss Tracy does such an awesome job with everybody. She corrals us all, you know. It's a lot of work. We're not an easy group. No, just kidding. We pretty much know what we have to do, right? Do your thing. Come on time. Miss Sheila would probably tell you, Carolyn, that that's okay. We have replays. That's what I tell everybody. It's okay. There's replay. Hi, Lindell. Lindell. I'll do it right someday. Don's got it down. Kathy's Don. He's got it down. There's no mispronouncing Lindell on his watch, huh? Right, Kathy? All right. Okay. I feel better. Yes, he does. Linda. We got you. We got you. We got you. So if you are interested in the wood kits, all you have to do is do #wood. And it will send you the link to Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. You are happy to announce all 3 of your craft rooms are totally reorganized. I am so proud of you. You want to come do mine? I'm in the middle. He keeps you in line. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to crackle here and we're going to crackle our scarf. So that goes here. So we're going to use our Pentart Crackle. All right. Would you like to come reorganize your little craft room? I have very little, well, I used to. Then oh no, started taking stuff over. So, I don't want that on his face. Then I started taking over the house. No one is more organized than me. Yeah, I have all my surfaces by size. I'm a little weird. A little odd. And I have a lot of organizer bins. Because all that little stuff, you can't just keep anywhere, right? You gotta keep it in its spot. And it can't just go all willy-nilly anywhere, so. Let me put the lid on the crackle, because you know I will spill it. That will be me. Oh no, Stephanie. You have stuff everywhere, Jeannie. I just can't do that. I found I could not create when I had stuff everywhere. And that was a feeling I didn't like. So I was much happier to have it organized. That's why you love me. That's right, because you're very organized, Miss Kathy. She's got like, here is cooking event all lined up. Here is event for Monday. Here is Tuesday's craft. Here is, yeah, so Kathy's got her. Yeah, they're together by color. How else do you, yeah, yes, I know. And my stamps are alphabetized, but it's a thing. I'm sorry. It's a thing. So, we're going to get this on here. Then we're going to use Sweet Pea by Pixie. Sorry, my nose just itched. You just purged half your craft stuff and donated it? You just couldn't live with the mess? Yeah. Hi, Wanda. Yeah, that's the thing, is you have to stay on top of it. Because if you don't stay on top of it, it's, I wash and clean my brushes after every live. I clean the space after every live. It's not, it doesn't stay here. It goes. So I'm just going to take some of this and put it in here, because you can't, you should not dip back into your, after you have crackle product, which you will have it on there, or if you're using glue or anything. I'm a great example. Aw. If you have crackle product or anything on there, I just don't want to buy brushes. And if you don't wash them, you're going to end up buying brushes. So If you don't want to contaminate your paint. So you don't want to put your brush back in to your paint jar. Does that make sense? There you go. See, Kathy does the same thing. She cleans up and goes. So you want to get it on there with any crackle medium you choose, whatever it may be. It could be Elmer's School Glue. There's a ton of crackle mediums out there. This is Pentart, and you can get it at scrappysrustics.com. Do hashtag Scrappy. Hi, Flocking Bench Club. How are you? Long time no see, girl. So, you just want to get it on there. Now, the thicker the crackle medium, these are going to be thin cracks. Because the thicker your crackle medium, the thicker your... Hi, Debbie Rink Smith. The thicker your cracks will be. And also you need a thicker layer of paint as well. You like the pink color, isn't it pretty? It's called Sweet Pea from Plaster Paint Company. It is a very pretty baby pink. I like baby pink. I don't like, well, I can't say that. I like all pink. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Y'all know me too well. I like all pink. So, was that your first time? Am I missing something? Alrighty, so now we're going to put a little bit of blue on here. We're going to use some apple barrel cotton, blue cotton. Real exciting stuff, right? Just need a little teeny bit because we're just going to put a little bit on this little dauber. And we're just going to dop it on our little snowflake. While this is doing its crackle thing. So we're just going to do a hit and miss here. We don't need it to be perfect, right? We just need... The pink shirt I'm wearing is great. This is it's my Monterey sweatshirt. Hi, Ernestine. Hi, Carolyn Ruth. So, this was a sweatshirt I bought in Monterey when we were out on the wharf and I started to freeze. So, because we went during the day and then we ended up staying for dinner because you have to have dinner at the wharf and yeah. Oh, she went to Buc-ee's. Oh, hi, Judy McGuire. How are you, sister? Alrighty, so now on his hat, because, you know, we want it to stand out from, we want his fur to stand out. We're going to use this extreme glitter. It's called Hologram from Folk Art. I really like this. It just gives a little shine to things. You guys probably won't even be able to see it on the camera, but I will, and it'll be pretty. I hope you can see it, but I'm going to daub it on so it gives it a little bit of texture on his little fur hat, because I like that. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Because it's fun to put a little bit of texture on there. If you wanted a lot of texture, you could use either, you know, some salt wash or some baking soda. If you're just going for texture and you're not going to be wiping it back, I would do, you like the DecoArt Purling Medium? Yeah, that is cool. But yeah, see, you can't, we don't have sparkle vision. It really stinks. I wish you did, because it's twinkling. It's twinkling all over. So I wish you did have sparkle vision. And then we're going to put it over our snowflake as well, because snowflakes shimmer. And we like to make them be pretty and stand out. Okay, so now we're going to see if we got any crackle at all, because, oh, it'll crackle when you put heat on it. A little bit. Just a little bit. Hi, Lori. You're new? Well, welcome. Where are you watching from? So then we're going to put it all together, and we're going to make him an actual snowman that's going to stand up in his little stand over here. And we're getting like a craisin crackle look. Hello, Bex. How are you? Glue sticks and flower picks. How are you and your mini-me? So we're just going to dry everything up here, and then we'll assemble. We got a very, very, I don't know if you can even see it, light crackle. You live in Minnesota? Oh, yes. Be safe. Be safe. We were just talking about how everywhere seems to be cold right now. So we got just a little bit of crackle on it. It's not too much. You love Crackle and Wood? Yes, I'll be live on Friday for Family Feud. Wonder if I should draw his mouth first before gluing his scarf on. So the Simply Simple Creations by Sheila markers are just Sharpie markers. Doing good. She's wonderful. Oh, happy birthday, Aria. So we're going to use black. They are just these little Sharpie Creative markers. Your schools are all closed in Ohio because of the cold. Yes, we heard that. And I'm glad that they're closed. I'm glad people are being responsible. about it and not putting people at risk. So just do check in. Why did you think the scarf was an arm? Oh, because he's a melting snowman. It's okay. You're all right, Ramona. It's good. So we're going to just trace over that little line that Lisa gave us. And then we're going to do his eye, her eyes. I keep calling it a him, but he's got, well, it could be a dude wearing pink. So, right? And Jenks, Oklahoma, that carries IOD. Well, we use Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics. I live in California, and I use Tracy. Tracy is a one-man band. She packs on the day you order. And an all-around great creator. So, we're going to outline the eyes in black as well. And then, going to do a little bit of blue on the inside. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. It's your Monday night chat. I should have known better. But you know what? The time slot was open, so I took it. So we're going to do the eyes blue. I know, they're all blue. We'll put a little white speck in them. I'm horrible at eyes. And that's okay. Friday? Oh, I'm so glad to see you too, sweet Amanda. My sister. Okay. So, then we're going to do her eye. Let's see, where should we put her little... I don't know. Maybe like that. And that. She's cross-eyed. Poor thing. Alright. So then we're going to put our heart here. We're going to put her nose on. Going to put her hat on. Her fur on. Sorry. Her hat's already really on. And then we're going to make her puffball and then her snowflake. And then we're going to put her words on. So, going to use some stick fast. So wish me luck. Cross everything, as Denise, Doodle Denise Design says. Cross everything. Probably should put my hair back because it's supposed to snow. You hope it snows? You like the snow? Alrighty, so we're gonna put her little poof ball on her hat. This is why I don't like this stuff. She's so precious. You don't need luck. Yes, I do. Oh, girl. Yeah. I'm messy crafter extraordinaire. Let me tell you. If there's a way to mess it up, I'll find it. Your legs are crossed? Because you gotta get in front of me. Oh, Steph. Yeah, it wouldn't be good to glue my fingers together the day before I have to go back to work. And a 6 a.m. meeting on Tuesdays. Who does that? Who does that? Somebody that hates their employees. That's who does that. Just kidding. So we're just going to put this on. You don't need very much. So, and then make sure it goes in even and right. And life is good. Cute snowman, right? Mean people do that, right? The same people that made me be in a meeting until 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Yeah. I was like, come on, guys. 3-day weekend. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. We don't need to solve. So adorable, right, Carolyn? The wood is really good. Lisa's wood is real wood. Real wood. Not fake wood. It's real wood. She does a great job with her kits. Gonna just press down. I got a lot on that little bit right there. Gonna put her hard on. Oh, give her some blush. That's a good idea. Great call, Kefany. She needs blush on her cheeks. You don't miss the Friday afternoon meetings, right? When you're just sitting there and you're going, let's get over with this. Okay, okay. I like last Tuesday, the person that scheduled the 6 o'clock in the morning meeting on Tuesdays said, oh, by the way, I'm moving on to a new project now, so-and-so will be taking over this meeting. And it's like, good, can we change the time? That would be fantastic. So this says, you melt my heart. So this is something you can definitely leave up through Valentine's. But as you can tell, I don't really care what holiday it is. If I like it, I'm going to leave it up because I still have Justin's tree up behind me. So You can do whatever makes your heart happy. Those people need to get a life. Maybe eyebrows? Yeah. Yeah. We could do a little pink cheek. Let me see here. I have another little pink, another little dauber to make it circular. Sorry, I gotta open a package. So if your dogs are around and they think that it's a T-R-E-A-T, it's really not. Because that's what mine does. She thinks it's a T-R-E-A-T. Yes, those people definitely do need to get a life. They need to spend more time with their family. Just enough pink. And then little eyebrows. Let's see. We can do that. Okay. So there we've got little eyebrows and a little pink cheek. Some pretty eyelashes. Oh, you guys, come on. You're really going for my my drawing skills tonight, aren't you? There. She's got them at the bottom. Okay. Is she pretty now? She's perfect. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you, sister. You just love her? Yeah. She's adorable, huh? She could be pretty much anything you wanted her to be. If you want to make her hat your football team color, like Kathy, right? She would be red and white. So this is where the my goes. That's the melt goes. My goes here. See, now I messed myself up. Thank heaven. Whew. What else can we ask for? Oh. Hello, sweet Desiree. Save me, Desiree, save me. I really am sad I missed Char's class. Gonna watch the replay though. I hope it's still there. So Char's Art from the Heart is doing a free paint class. Hi, Tina Landis. Some glitter. Yeah. The glitter doesn't show up. I already did glitter. Well, it shows up for me. It doesn't show up for you. Thank you, Tina. Just getting it on all the little pieces so that, you know, part of it doesn't fall off. But Shar's Art from the Heart's doing a paint class, and this month was a trial, and then she's going to do it monthly. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Deborah. She's adorable. Thank you. Most of the paints were plaster paint. Like I said, though, the kit came from Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. What else? Little folk art paint. But yeah, I glittered this right here, Amanda. I glittered this. And I glittered the snowflake. And it even comes with some of here. So now we're going to put her in her stand. Oh, she needs her arms attached. That would be good too. Her arms would be good to be attached to her body. But you could use your own pieces. You could use these pieces. You could use... She is so darn cute, isn't she? And boy, she's stuck in there. You could use whatever makes you happy. Like if you wanted something else other than the little poof ball there, you don't have to do that. You saw the sparkle? Oh, awesome. Yay. I'm just going to make her arm come out of the side. I'll probably reinforce it on the back, but you could just put it on the top. She is one little cutie, right, Regine? Well, maybe not. We're maybe gonna just put her arm on. Don't stick it to your hand. Yeah, I learned this glue, I think, from Loretta. Gretchen and Loretta use it, I think. Or maybe it was Gretchen. Who knows? It was one of them. You saw the... I'm glad you saw the sparkle, because, you know, I try to add sparkle just for you. And did you notice that the wood isn't just a plain brown, it's Java, so it's the metallic brown. So it's kind of that color. So this is our melting snowman. Hopefully your snow melts very soon. Very, very soon. And you don't get stuck in it. But there's our snow girl. She'll need a name. But you need to order Java. Yes, you do. It's good. It's a good one. So there's our little snow girl with all of her additions of cheeks and eyebrows and eyelashes and everything else. We all need a little sparkle. Yes, we do. Don't tell my daughter. Okay, so I got to tell you something really quick. When I went to a Halloween party, my ex-husband and I we were the Saturday Night Live cheerleaders. So we had sparkle fingers. So we went around, and my daughter was a cheerleader at the time. She was just dying. She's like, "Mom, stop." And I was like, "Sparkle fingers." And then we would do the whole jump, how they did it, and with the, she didn't like it, but that's okay. She is absolutely perfect, and I love her to pieces. So, and thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Be sure to join the free group Craft Around the Clock. She looks like a chilly Shelly. There we go. Not a Sheila, but a Shelly. Snow Girl is so pretty in pink. Thank you, Cecile. Take care, everybody. Have a beautiful evening. And thank you for joining Craft Around the Clock tonight. We love y'all. Bye.